next after launching the campaign. Okay, see, after launching various kinds of campaigns, you get to see the details here. Okay, so how many people are seeing your ads is an impression clicks, how many are clicking on them and visiting your website, and how much you paid for each click. This is average across various campaigns, and interaction rate is nothing but CTR. Okay, and the overall cost incurred in driving these triple five people to your website, and the number of conversions you had in case if you have the proper conversion pixel set, and if there are any conversions happening on the website, you will get to see the conversions also recorded here. Okay, yeah. So now you are seeing this. How do we understand if these are really worth? These are really the quality visits to your website. Anybody here? How do we understand if these triple five clicks are really the quality clicks, genuine clicks to the website? No one has anything to speak around it. See, the only way I'll just let you know a few of them. No one has anything to add here. How do we understand if this triple five? See, now the sugar toys, you have got 9 clicks. So how do you make any conclusion that you have benefited out of this? 9 people have visited your website, and for this 9 people you have spent 17 rupees. How do you now think of this? This is 900 and you have spent 17,000 rupees. Now, how do you make sure ensure that these visits have really benefited your business? Okay, let this presentation open. I'll discuss the response. Yeah. Okay. How do what is next? Do you all see the screen? Everyone, online joiners.
Yes, ma'am.
How to understand the outcome of the spend? How do you understand the outcome of the spend? The first direct indication is always conversions. Okay, so conversions help you if the traffic is of good quality or junk, right? You can understand conversions happening only when the tracking is set up. See, conversions won't get tracked by themselves just like that. You have to set up the tracking. We are going to discuss that as well, how to set up the tracking for your Google Ads. Okay. Next thing, you can understand conversions happening only when the tracking is set. Okay. So now tracking is set. So in this case, let's assume the tracking is set. Okay. But you don't see any conversions recorded here. What is the problem? What can be the problem? Okay,
Maybe the page load.
Web page load. Okay. I'll take another account for you all to help you understand better on this. Yeah. Yeah. Look at this. Yeah. So 1300 clicks in the last 22-23 days, and we have spent 50,000 rupees. Let me change this to last 30 days. Okay. So what is the spend here? 67,000, right? So now client will have a question: how much? So how did we benefit out of this? How are we benefiting out of this, right? So now if you look at this, you see here there are conversions recorded here: 66.96, 47.52, right? Total 114 conversions, which are nothing but leads. So these many number of people have filled the form on their website. So now cost per conversion or cost per lead is the spend divided by 114. So their cost per lead is 592 rupees. Okay. So if I do the comparison, I'll also understand if it's really working for us or not. Okay. So look at this: 492 previously 494, and now it has 492. It has improved. It reduced by 2 rupees, close to 2 rupees. Do you see that? Okay. So this also indicates there will be a slight improvement in conversion rate. Let me close this. Conversion rate 6.21, 6. We had other kinds of campaigns, I guess. Okay. From 6.38, it has come to 6.21 and 6.72 to 6.78. Right. So there was some other campaign that was enabled and which is not shown here. If you just look at these two, there is no big difference from 38 to 21. It's almost the same. Okay. So now this is the only way to understand if that's working or not working for your business. If you see conversions recorded here, it is 114 conversions recorded, 120 conversions recorded earlier. Spend also will be accordingly. Spend will be higher. Okay. So we have spent 3,000 less as compared to that of the previous months. Do you see that? So this is during August you have spent 72,000 and now you have spent 768,000. Correct? Close to 4,000 drop in spend. Obviously, there will be slight drop in the lead count as well. Instead of spending 70,000, if you had spent 7 lakhs or 2 lakhs, you'd have seen this number going up further. Right? Are you all getting it, guys? Okay. So now this thing we will discuss how do we set up this tracking from where the data is coming to here. Okay. So data usually you see here goals, conversions. So there is a big process. The data flows from analytics to Google Ads, or directly you can track. You can add Google Ads pixel on your website. There are multiple ways. Okay. Yes. Form submit. VLSI first, GA for web, GTM form submit. 101 conversions in the recent time. So now you see this fractional part because some of the conversions would get shared between other sources and it marks in the fractional part. Conversions cannot be half of, right? Conversions, it will be only one person. Number of people joining the class can be 6 or 10. It cannot be 6.5, correct? It cannot be 7.5, correct? So here why is then why is that it's triple 1.48 is, so the conversion, overall conversion will be an even number, sorry, non-fractional. Okay, it's a rounded number, but then the same conversion will be split between two channels, ads and organic. They both take the share. Okay, I have contributed for this, I have contributed for it, and that's how you get the decimal part. Okay, so this one, how is it coming? We have linked Google Analytics. Okay, submit lead forms, primary action, value, use the value of the display, Google Analytics for property, value one. So create conversion action. So we will create the conversions here this way. Website, online sales, link clicks, page views, app, phone calls, import. So conversions can be imported from Google Analytics, Salesforce, offline lead conversions, phone sales. You can upload the Excel files and you can import, tell to this platform that there are sales happening. Okay, maybe Google Analytics, I'll show it to you. Google Analytics, for properties, web, continue. You have already imported 6 events. If events are missing, check the status of your Google Analytics for property into your Google Analytics file. Since we have already linked, let me try another method. Maybe this conversions thing, I'll take a new account, some different account in the next class, and I'll show it to you. See, for now, what we are doing is we have multiple ways or methods of getting conversions to Google Ads. So Google Ads itself will give you a conversion code which can be added to the website and you can track it. We'll see it for a very new account, or maybe probably it must be showing it to on your Google Ads account. Okay, or if we try creating a new campaign, if you pick, it shows in some section, but this is another method. Maybe sale or lead. Okay, yeah, we have set use the add goal, not goal. We have already set the conversions here. I have one new account. I'll show it to you over there. We will be able to get all the information directly from the analytics. Okay. So for any Google Ad account that you are working on, setting up all this conversion pixels is super important. Understanding if the traffic is really producing results for you or not is super important. So now whatever you are tracking, that gets marked against every campaign. So that gets marked next to the campaign. Okay, I'll come to the campaigns. Okay. See now if you look at this does not have any kind of conversions. Let me put only the, I'll remove the comparison. Okay. See, look at this. There are no conversions at all. 598, and there's no single conversion. So with this, you can decide to pause it, but you shouldn't be doing it because this is a remarketing campaign. Actually, even if this campaign is getting any conversions, they get attributed to this. Okay, or this must be contributing in a different way because this is awareness campaign or demand generation campaign. Once the demand is generated, people might visit your website directly or may call you over phone, and those things will not get tracked. Okay, see sometimes measuring the performance of these kinds of campaigns is a bit difficult. So but the moment you pause them, you will see impact on these two as well. There are chances. It's not compulsory. For now we'll ignore this, but still if we have to understand the performance of these two, how do we, I'll come back to this as well. Video campaigns, awareness campaigns performance is measured in a different way. Okay, see that's why you have cost per view. It's only about the views, not about the cost per acquisition or see getting conversions is an add-on. You might get the conversions from this campaign, but they won't get recorded here until unless the volume is very high. And after clicking on this ad, if people are coming to website and placing a inquiry, there are other uh, things happening here. One of them is pushing the conversion to these channels or to these campaigns or pushing it to another channel, the source as direct. So now I have seen a video playing. I'll come like this, VLSI first.com. So this will be counted as a direct visit. This will be counted as a direct visit, and even if somebody has visited see there is a beautiful thing happening with the tracking. You can inform to Google that you have to, it can consider only the first visit. So 10 days back I have visited the website through ads, and today I have visited it again directly like this. So one of the visit will be counted as a visit from the Google ads, and second visit which is happening today will be counted as a direct visit. Correct? Are you all understanding this, guys? So now in the settings, I was showing you here in the goals. When I went to edit one of the settings, we will have the conversion window set number of days, until those many days it can be counted. I'll show it to you. So you can set it. Sorry, the first interaction or the recent interaction source. You can capture the recent interaction source and mark it as the respective source, or the first interaction. First interaction is 10 days back. Let me do that. Yeah. Here you see edit settings. Last click. You see that here, data driven recommended. So Google has various kinds of signals. So based on, when possible, data driven uses your account's conversion data to calculate the actual contribution of each ad interaction across the conversion path. So last click you see here, the most recent click. See, user has communicated with your interacted with your website so many times, but you are attributing it to the last click which is happening today. which must be happening direct or which could be happening through ads, right? See, a person must have visited Amazon multiple times, correct? Sometimes type amazon.in, and sometimes you will put just Amazon like this, and you might see an ad and you might click on the ads. Now, or should it be counted as a direct visit, because 3 days back I have visited amazon.in directly. Now again today I am visiting amazon.in. Should it be counted as a paid traffic or an organic traffic or a direct traffic? So now the tracking tools gave you the option to decide as per your convenience. So last click is happening through ad today. I clicked on ad today, not direct. So it attributes the traffic coming today as direct. And now if I had put first click no longer available, first click gives all credit for the conversion to the first clicked ads. No longer available. So maybe yeah. So we had in the universal analytics to set all of this to first click or linear. It evenly distributes linear time decay. Time decay is as days passes, it starts attributing it to the recent visits. Immediately, if it is happening same day, it attributes to the first. Eventually, after passing so many days, it attributes to the most recent one. No longer available position based. I don't know how this position based works. Google has eliminated all of them. Data driven recommended last click. Maybe when we discuss analytics, we will discuss them in depth further, right? And also, how does it understand the first click or last click based this data? So you see here 90 days. You can set this to 30 days, 7 days, or any number of days you want. Conversions can happen days after someone interacts with your ad. Select how much time after someone interacts with an ad you want to use to count conversions. To record conversions that happen within 30 days after an ad interaction, set a window of 30 days to see how long it takes your customers to convert. Segment your reports by days to convert. Go to Google. You can manage this setting in your linked Google Analytics properly. Okay, go to Google Analytics. You can edit this to 90 days, 60 days, 180 days as well. So they must have interacted today and after 6 months. This is October, right? November, December, January, February, March, April. If they're purchasing in the month of April, it still gets recorded as a paid traffic. Okay. So in case if that's happening from the same browser, so I'm always using this browser, and if they are logged into the browser, that's when you will get the data. Otherwise, you will be still missing the data. Okay. So coming back. See, these are all very critical to very important to understand. Somebody will set it as only 7 days, and later, even if they are coming, it gets attributed to other channel. Initially, they would have all got to the, your website through ads only. Correct. You are unnecessarily. That's how it works in the sales domain as well, right? If you go to any real estate industry, you take a customer to all the big builders are there, right? Mantris are over that this, right? So you take them a customer. You take a customer to them. They will mark that customer in name of you. If you are a agent, if you have a RERA certificate, you are a registered agent. They will mark that customer in your name. After 3 months, if person two takes that customer and the sale happens, that gets still attributed to you, because 3 months back you have already bought that customer and he got all the details. He left, he did not make the decision, and after 3 months he came back through another person, and now when another person brings them, they'll understand that this customer is originally belonging to person one or agent one who bought them 3 months back, right? If that kind of registration was not there, first person's efforts will have no recognition or use, correct? Guys, anybody has questions? Are you all understanding this? Online joinees. online joinees? Anyone has questions?
Yeah, yeah. Uh,
Okay. Okay. So now, when you see results here, you have seen 111 leads and each is costing around 500 rupees. That doesn't mean that this traffic is quality and performing to the best, right? So how do you make sure that what you see here is really the best or not best? How do you conclude it? Somebody will come and say that you are spending 700 rupees per conversion, which is very high. I can bring it. You should be ideally getting it at just 300 rupees or 400 rupees. Correct? How will you know that these people, how many people have come to your website? 1079 people are really of good quality, right? So if you have to understand, so that again varies from campaign type to campaign type. So since this is a search campaign, it's easier to understand. Since this is a search campaign, we can understand. So I will show you processing the search terms as well. Okay, here under the insights and reports, you see search terms. So from the keywords, you will understand which keyword is costing you more, which keyword is getting you conversions, and which keywords are not getting conversions, right? So if you could understand this, so if you download this data, look at this. So this keyword VLSI course has got you 17 leads at the price of 320. Right? This keyword is also VLSI, but from a different campaign. Look at the same keyword, but from the other campaign, VLSI search Hyderabad, it's costing you higher. It has got you only 3 conversions and cost per conversion is 840. Same keyword is not working in the Hyderabad location or reason. Why is that so? What could be the problem? VLSI course in Bangalore, 53 clicks, CTR, CPC, cost. It has got 2 conversions and costing 1158, close to 1200 rupees. Okay.
So I think your screen has been stuck.
Oh, is it? Oh, it's been long time then. Excuse me. Yeah. So I'll come back. I was explaining campaigns. See, if you're seeing some data here, 1 second. See, if you're seeing leads here and conversion rate or conversions, that doesn't mean these campaigns are performing to their best. See, you are able to understand what's happening. What's happening? They're able to get the conversion. This campaign has got you 66 or 67 conversions, and Hyderabad campaign has got you 47 conversions. Correct? You are able to understand, and if you look at the price, each lead is costing you around 700 rupees, right? And do you think it's all the ideal price that you should be investing in getting a lead? Maybe probably your competitor must be getting it at 200 rupees or 300 rupees. Correct? So now if you have to understand what you see here is really the ideal figure, ideal number, you have to deep dive further and have to understand what's working or why is this so high or how can you bring it down. All of that can be understood when you go through this data called search terms. Okay. See, for search campaigns, search terms, for shopping campaigns and search campaigns, search terms will be the data that will help you to understand how are they contributing in the leads and cost per lead or the conversion rate. For display campaign, it's the target audience. We'll look into that as well. Okay, for now, click on the search terms. Look at this VLSI course pertaining to VLSI search Bangalore got you 122 clicks, and here you see this has got 17 conversions and it's costing 320 rupees. And the same VLSI keyword from the Hyderabad campaign, it's costing you 840 rupees per lead. So you have spent 2500 rupees to get 3 leads, hence the cost per lead is 380 rupees. Correct? And this is much higher. Correct? So you can decide to invest more on VLSI keyword and reduce spending on VLSI course in Bangalore, or you continue to invest on this and avoid spending on the keywords which are consuming but not contributing for any kind of conversions. If you look at these keywords, let me increase the number of rows, 500. Okay, see the first few keywords have got you some conversions. See, this has consumed, VLSI course in Bangalore has consumed, but from which campaign? Bangalore only. Got you 0 conversions. So you can stop bidding on this keyword, or you have to investigate further why this keyword has not got any kind of conversions. Best VLSI training institute in Bangalore with placement. Did this get any conversions? It has consumed 800, 900 rupees, but no conversions. And this one, VLSI training institute in Hyderabad. So now this way, if you go through this, see, at least you can sense that VLSI training in Bangalore, VLSI course in Bangalore is completely relevant. This keyword VLSI courses in Bangalore is also completely relevant, correct? You cannot really eliminate it. You cannot really stop bidding on it. The data is also minimal, 23 clicks. So what you can do is you increase the data duration. Maybe I'll make it as custom. I'll change this to last few months. Let's say from May 1st. Okay, May 1st to 22nd October. Now this is lots of data. Now you can understand better which keyword is working. See, VLSI course in Bangalore earlier did not show any kind of conversions, but if you look at this here, it is showing some conversions. So this keyword really has no problem in volumes, with volumes, 201 clicks. It is getting conversions. And each of this is varying. So if your client insists you to bring down the cost per lead, 4 leads, and it has costed you 1400 per lead. So VLSI course fees in Bangalore, somebody searching for fees is not really showing interest in inquiring with you. Majority of them are backing off. Out of this 135 people, only 4 have inquired with you. Right? So I don't want to show ads to these people if I have to bring down the cost. Even before you do that, you have to be first elimination will be with the keywords which did not get any conversions at all, any leads at all. So now if you look at this VLSI Guru courses, this is a competitor keyword which has got 3840 clicks at the spend of 1600 rupees and 0 leads. So somebody who is searching for VLSI Guru courses in Bangalore, this is from Bangalore campaign, are never interested in your courses. So there is no point of spending 1600 rupees and getting people to your website, correct? So straight away you can eliminate this keyword, add as a negative keyword. So I will eliminate this VLSI Guru courses in exact to this campaign and save. Okay, negative keyword list, account level negatives. This is the account level negative list. Save. Going forward, ads won't get triggered for VLSI Guru courses. VLSI design course, 150 clicks. See, we process this very effectively on the Excel sheets. We don't do this here. We download this data and we process this on the Excel sheets. VLSI course in Hyderabad again. So look at this, which keywords are the culprits. Some of them would have not got any kind of conversions. See again VLSI group, best VLSI training institute, 45 clicks, 2000 rupees spent and only one lead. So 2000 gone. So it's not waste. The cost per lead is basically very high. Are you all understanding this? See, you might find it to be much higher also, and you have to take action on such keywords. VLSI courses in Bangalore, no leads at all. VLSI First Institute in Hyderabad is a brand keyword. Hence, 33 rupees is the cost per conversion. Do you see that? Okay. So maybe for now you just understand all of these things. We'll do the actual activity in the next class. How do we really process this data? It's super important to understand for all of you how to process this data and eliminate all the wastage happening on the account. See, look at this here also, it's 1100 rupees. You haven't got a single lead, zero leads. You haven't got any leads at all, right? How do we eliminate all of these things? See, on day one, you cannot decide. This Maven Silicon Hyderabad bidding on competitors sometimes works like a miracle, right? It is something like this. So Flipkart will start bidding on Amazon, and when somebody searches Amazon, Flipkart will show ads. Since Flipkart is also has a huge inventory and selling the product similar to your interest, you will anyways you have visited and you will consider exploring it. See, Indians, every Indian, majority of the Indians, they see the price on Amazon, they come back to Flipkart and look at the price again, and whomsoever are providing lower price, they purchase it from them. Correct? So such kinds of businesses benefit a lot bidding on the brand keywords. So if mindset is working like that, it's not about the business. If user mindset is working like that with regard to any business, so it works very well. So these cost per leads can be brought down further. VLSI training, Sumeda IT Bangalore, right? See here it is showing zero. That doesn't mean you haven't spent. You have spent, but it did not get anything at all for you. Okay. So usually what we do is we increase the time period further for this. We try to get more data this complete year or last 1 year. Apply. Okay. So we'll download this. You all understood, right, guys? Just that you don't know how to process this on the Excel sheet now. You got 3271 keywords. Anybody has questions here? No questions? So if you are running a display campaign or any other type of campaign, you also get to see when and where. Okay. You have one video campaign. You should. So I'm adding it here in the table. So it shows up here as well. Yeah. So you'll be able to understand the performance by landing page wise as well. See on a website, you'll have different set of pages, different pages, number of pages. and each page will have different kinds of details, correct? So some pages will have very effective communication, the price could vary, right? So if it is a product page, e-commerce, you would have understood the difference clearly. Some products will get conversions, some products, see, even this pages, placements page, 14 conversions and cost is 1231. So top advertisers in your options, you Maven Silicon Green. So you can compare it with other competitors, Chipedge, Sumeda.com. You all see the screen, right? Brains, Varsity Marketing. So there's so many people. See, this is the other advantage when you're running ads. You get to see who all are bidding, right? Who all are competing with your keywords. So top advertiser showing at the top of the page in your auctions display your domain view, talent sprint. So who all are giving a whose ad are showing along with yours? This is top advertiser showing at the top of the page in your auctions. So 39% of the times it's talent sprint is showing in the top. So you are showing 58% of the times in the top. Top advertisers whose ads show together with you most of the times. Along with your ads, these people are showing. See, you are able to understand entered and exited. etechprowess.com entered recently. Okay, they're still not that big competing to that level, right? Etech prowess. See, this can be sometimes reason you might stop seeing, you might see a drop in your lead flow with no change at all, because more and more people are coming and taking up the share.